So did you know that NASA is planning to send astronauts to the moon in 2024?
I did not know.
Before.
You know, I think I remember hearing about it, but I know very little about the topic.
I did not know.
Yes.
You did know this.
And I did not.
You did not.
I had heard about it, yeah, but I haven't researched it that much. I don't know that much about it.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's actually pretty awesome, just to explore, what's out there and just see what's in the universe and all that, and what else besides Earth we have to live on. But I think it's definitely a good place to try to to do that and just explore for our kids and for everybody else from that. I can remember when I was a senior in high school, our teacher said, as America goes on, it will move closer and closer to socialism, which I think we definitely see that today. I think in the future, if things don't change, people who have different beliefs than the mainstream may see ostracization or even persecution. So we've got a lot to work on.
I guess explore space a little bit, but I mean, I don't know. Space kind of scares me a bit. So,
Oh, really? Like
yeah.
the vacuum and the radiation,
like
and the
the
temperature
darkness and whatnot, but I always think it's cool when people go up to space, though. I definitely.
Yes, I am. Like I said, I love space and I love anything that has to do with space because it really opens up. It makes people think more and become more open-minded instead of being stuck in this one reality,
I feel like a little bit of both, maybe. I would be probably questioning their actions at the beginning, but if they succeeded, that would be exciting.
Like, I personally definitely would not want to live on Mars, I think, just because I like it here so much. Like, I feel like Earth is so pretty and I like it here, but I guess it's like a step of like progress. So I think it's a cool thing if like people want that.
The two things that are obvious to me is one is that the people online that live those lives, it is becoming so fractionated in the things that you can combine together. I mean, like you could literally make up anything in your mind, type it into Google, and there's likely a video on it already. Because it's just natural. Like there's certain logical things we would all, if we just sat down and thought about it, we would combine, like maple syrup and dogs. I bet if we found maple syrup and dogs, it's a dog eats maple syrup, or
Oh my gosh,
with maple syrup, or like the you can think of the infinite possibilities, right?
because I know a lot of people wanted to be astronauts, and then maybe they get like encouraged to do something more practical, quote unquote.
I just didn't have the guidance to do what I wanted in life, so yeah.
I think I would try. The biggest thing I guess is you see a lot of movies and things like that, and you look at the time lapse and things that do happen. Where and it may just be movies. For the most part, where people go and they come back, and it's years later, and your kids have kids and things like that. So that's probably a little scary part of it. Some very paranoid people were worried about the government putting trackers in us in the COVID vaccine. But why do they need to do that when
I know
we all have cell phones?
we bought the tracker ourselves.
We bought the tracker ourselves.
And we upgrade it yearly.
That's right.
I don't know if I would. I really like Earth. I like the trees. I like all the nature and whatnot. But I mean, it would definitely be a cool opportunity. But I don't know if I would. But
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, if you just see pictures, it's like, yeah, cool. That's interesting. But it's a whole different scenario when you're actually standing on the moon and seeing it for yourself and just experiencing everything. And they're like, oh my God, I don't even know what to think of this. What just happened?
That's definitely amazing. Right step in the right direction. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So really, at the end of the day, it's that now that we've efficiently figured out how to allocate money back to people through these platforms. I think that's the biggest key. That why do I need to work a 9-to-5 job in an office anymore if I could make the same amount developing content, and the transaction cost to do it is basically zero. I just need a laptop and myself, and just think about what I can put on the internet.
That's true. Well, when people like
appreciate your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it's perfect. Thanks.